friend, singer-songwriter Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebudguys. Okay, so episode 2 of our
coronavirus run. Yeah.
I don't know runs. It's terrible.
Yep. We're in the process of pre-recording quite a few episodes before we go into full-on lockdown mode. We've been social distancing responsibly, but this is our last run where we're going to be this close to each other.
Yeah, for a while. So, we may do some live stuff, but we'll get to that later. In the meantime, you've got friends that's probably bored to death. Say, hey, I know this show you guys might really like. Let me show it with you, and then share it with a buddy, and send it all out to them, and get them to...
start making a shopping list of what you want to buy when you're out and about, finally.
Yeah, well, start making a shopping list for us, too. Give us some ideas, because, we want to hear what you guys want to see, not just what we think is interesting. So.
Okay, so today we're working with something that I cannot believe we have not actually done on the show, and we go back and forth on... I keep
thinking we've already done it. That's why.
I think we might have at some point, and I might have lost the footage, which means, oh no, we might have to drink it again. And that is fine, because we're working with Clase Azul. Is that how you say it?
I think that sounds good to me.
You have probably seen this bottle sitting right back here on our set.
It's back here, depending on when you watch.
Beautiful, beautiful bottle. Just real quickly, these are hand-sculpted, hand-painted bottles. Oops, and I'm about to break it. This is a Reposado. It runs about 110 to 125, $30 a bottle, something like that.
And remember, Reposado means that this has been rested for anywhere from 6 months to a year. So that's why it's not an añejo.
Yes. And this particular Reposado has been aged 8 months in hand-selected oak barrels.
Now, we should also say, thanks, Colby, because this, again, is his bottle that he's left here.
He's got some good taste.
He does have some good taste. You'd think he could find better friends than us, but drink all his tequila when he ain't around. But, coronavirus, quarantine, sorry, bud.
Gosh, I hope the bottle makes it through.
Yeah. You can disinfect with this, right?
So this is one of these, ultra premium tequilas. And I suspect, you said earlier, and I think you're right, you're probably paying a little bit for the bottle. But they got some cool bottles, though.
They do.
If ever you were going to buy a liquor based on the bottle,
this might be one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this don't have near the peppery nose that the rest of them do. This is very clean. It's got a little bit of an alcohol burn, but not much.
Now, throwing back to our episode with the Arrogante, or however you say it.
You mean the one we recorded 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
It's fresh on our mind.
Ultra premium, it says. So we're going to assume that this is a Highland tequila again? Because it's sweeter and...
We don't even have a computer down here right now to look this up. We have to get our phones out to try this. So we're going to be a little flat on information. Maybe that's something we can take time to during editing, and we can find out and throw that up there. If not...
But will we have the time to throw in extra editing duties?
It's more of will I have the internet to do any extra editing. Normally, Lyal does all the editing. He's been training me to help a little bit, and so, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Notice I'm going to stop saying, hey, that's right here.
Yeah, because now he's...
Now I have to look it up.
Oh, shit.
What?
I forgot to hit the fucking audio this time.
Well, if the audio just got better, you know why.
So we had to start over because I forgot to turn the camera on. Now I forgot to turn the audio on. It's been a day. It's not going to get any better.
No.
But
it's all right. We're already poured. We might as well drink. I say we just roll with it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
There's some vanilla notes on this.
Yeah, actually, vanilla is the first thing I was going to bring out.
Like heavy vanilla. Their tasting notes on the
sugar cookies
and aroma notes. Yes. They say vanilla, fruity, toffee, caramel. But vanilla seems to be the prominent one for me.
Well, we've had this several times. This bottle, it's about half, 3/4 full.
Oh.
We've sampled it over and over again. It's probably my second favorite tequila we've had on here.
Yeah.
And I think it gets better every time I go back to it. I like it a little more. It surprises me.
It's always hard to believe it's a reposado.
I know somebody had commented and asked us when we was going to do this, and I said watch, and then I think I forgot about it again because I keep thinking we do it already.
Watch this. Chris will have that right here for you.
Oh, man. What am I going to have?
The guy's name.
I won't have that because I'm not going back that far in the YouTube comments to look for it.
Lazy. He's just lazy.
See how I covered my ass?
So tasting notes, the toffee and caramel come out more in the
no
taste.
That's just what blows me away. There's just no pepper.
No,
there's no spicy heat to it.
If you've taken shots of Cuervo Gold or some really crappy Blanco tequila that just burns your tongue off and goes,
it's probably not tequila.
Yeah, well, let's
throw that out there.
That's the first thing. But
I want you to look at your bottle. Stop talking, Lyal. You gotta listen to this. I want you to look at your bottle. If it does not say 100% agave on there, it is not an actual tequila. It's what they call a mixto, which is going to be a 51% agave with a 49% sugarcane and or beet to sweeten the rest of the sugars up with it. It's not a true tequila per se, even though it still gets the classification as a tequila. That's where Cuervo Gold comes in. Is it's a colored tequila. It's not 100% anything.
We don't mean to shit all over Cuervo.
Nope, it's got its place.
In fact, our next episode is going to be a beautiful, beautiful Cuervo tequila.
The next one we're going to shoot.
Yes.
We'll see if it's the next one. We probably won't release 3 tequilas in a row, will we?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. The next, it's coming up. It's coming up in the line. Unless
we did it out of order,
which is also very possible. No, what I want to say is that you owe it to yourself to go get a bottle of this. The Don Julio 1942, still the best tequila. But if you have not bought an expensive bottle of tequila before,
okay.
For $100, $125.
Let me interject.
Yes.
If you can find this at the bottom end price of it, at around $100 bill, I say yes.
Yeah.
Please, if you're going to spend the money, go get this one.
You're not going to be disappointed.
You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to love this. Now, if you got to pay the upper end of this, and you're going to have to go into $125 or even $135 to get this bottle. Go ahead, spend the extra $15 or $20. Get the Don Julio 1942. The Lyal, if you'll grab that box and show them what it looks like. Links up here if you're watching on YouTube. We've done this one on the show already.
This is also not that shabby of a bottle. It's a pretty cool, slick bottle.
This still is my favorite tequila. It's most people's favorite tequila, it seems.
Yeah.
And it is a Añejo, not a Reposado. So maybe a little unfair comparison. So maybe the Reposado on this, which would or the Añejo in this would probably be.
I think you're right. You'd have to also hit this at the bottom of the price point at like 140,
150,
150, somewhere in there. If you're paying more than that for it, like I would still consider this a bargain. But I think you're right. If you can find this around $100, 110, 115. By God, if it's your first time buying an expensive tequila,
I know for a fact at Total Wine and More, if you're in the Texas region, they have it for $99.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. To the point, I was like, do I want another one of those bottles?
They do have some other tequilas. They have a what I assume is a Blanco. They have different names for them. I assume that's an Añejo, an extra Añejo. But I don't know. All painted differently. But it's just a darn good tequila. It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say about this?
Yes, it says the source in Jalisco, Mexico, and the Highlands we was talking about was the Jalisco Highlands. So yes, this is probably a Highland tequila.
That's maybe something I'm going to start watching for is the region that it comes from, because I really enjoy these sweet, smooth tequilas that aren't peppery, don't burn your throat out. not in a margarita. Like we went back to the Arrogante that was a little peppery.
Yeah.
That I think would be good in a margarita, but this is straight sipping liquor. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, if you go back to our first episode, our whole goal here was to learn stuff and have you guys hopefully learn with us or teach us even in some cases, and not be scared to go out and try the new things. And this is an area we have absolutely learned stuff and continue to learn stuff in.
On camera.
On camera. All the time. Stuff happens. And
we were pretty good on beer and fairly good on bourbon, Scotch a little bit, but tequila was something we didn't have any clue about.
Completely unprepared for this.
And man, it's just been a wonderful wild ride. So
yeah, tequila's fastly taking over our world.
Yep.
Maybe one day we'll have the tequila show.
Yeah. Well, until then.
Until the tequila guys. Those tequila guys.
Whether it be the food you're eating,
clothes you wear,
the people you're meeting, grab a buddy and try something
new.